So at LR Falk, our goal is to provide the stable foundation for our employees, their families, our customers, and our communities to thrive. Try our best to do that every day. Throughout the history of our company, one thing that really sets us apart is we still are a family-owned business. LR Falk was the company and still is the company. Part of the reason he started getting into the mining industry was he was hauling cat tractors and saw an opportunity where here's some big equipment. I think he saw that gravel and limestone was going to be a huge commodity. I think one thing that probably LR had to his advantage was the way he treated people, the hard work that it was. You weren't going to get people to do that unless they trusted you. And I don't think he ever wavered from his core values, his own, which I think were the same as ours. His family came first, honesty and quality, and do it with flair, but also knowing that he needed to keep growing and keep learning. LR and Dave, were hard workers, obviously good businessmen, treated their employees well.
You've got to produce a good product and be honest how you treat your customers, and I guess that's the main thing.
Things that I try and do is just like them, different than them, but the same ideas, to be financially strong. We need to have that foundation for things to happen. And I think that's really what I'm so proud of, is that we have stood the test of time through a lot of different things, a lot of different innovations. Keeping the equipment modern, even just trying new innovations in the crushing world. Ag Line, that's a place where we probably have one of our biggest partnerships between the ag community and ourselves to provide a quality product and also haul it and spread it. LR Falk Construction Company creates products that everybody uses in their everyday life, whether they know it or not. Whether it's a road, a basement, a sandbox. We want to be hands-on owner-operators. And I think that's important for the employees too, is there's not an employee here that, that I wouldn't do their job if I could. Partnerships might be the biggest word, because our employees, it's a partnership. Our customers, it's a partnership. Our communities, we feel, is a partnership. The dealers, the salespeople, the mechanics that come on site, it's a partnership, and we're working together to keep this going. You have to be thinking 2 weeks, 2 years, 20 years down the road, because I don't think that LR Falk Construction has ever just said, hey, we're good enough. We're still running the business the way LR wanted us to run it. Quality, products, and service can't take a back seat. For 100 years, we've been there for who needs us.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Saints TV. I am joined here by the one and the only, if I get my finger pointing correct. It's hard because it reverses everything. The one, the only Megatron. Megatron is not mic'd up, not headphoned up, but as always, she's with us and she is ready. And look at this guy. We got a star. We got a star right here next to us. It's the one, the only Ice Trey.
Yes, sir.
For those of you who know Ice Trey, well, you know that he probably doesn't even need two names. He could probably just go by Ice.
Oh, yeah.
Ice. Because he's cold as ice. Ice, by the way, knows baseball. Ice is, well, he just finished up what grade in school, Ice Trey?
7th grade.
7th grade. So Ice Trey is going into the 8th grade, which means next year you're going to see him out here. And by here, I'm going to tell you, where is that? Right out there on this field.
There.
Ice Trey. So Ice Trey, there we go. That's no need to worry about the camera time.
Oh, no.
Money. Oh, man, I'm being asked for money.
Oh, man.
This is usually, Ice Trey, do you ever have to ask your parents for money?
I do.
Do they ever turn you down?
Yes.
And, like, for what reason? Why would they ever turn you down?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like,
Well, I'll tell you what. The folks tuned in right now, they're here to watch or listen to or whatever. They want to experience baseball. This is Saints TV, so, of course,
oh, yeah.
we're a little bit biased, but we're going to do the best we can to be unbiased as we watch this game.
Oh,
I
yeah.
see the umpires taking the plate. We got one coach out there. There's another one joining. This is a showdown. This one's super important, Ice Tray, and the reason is why?
Why?
The loser goes home for good.
Oh, my goodness.
So Glenn is making a little bit of an announcement. We're going to let Glenn take over. We got plenty of time to talk stats later. Let's listen in on what Glenn has to say.
Got it.
Visitors on the scoreboard, the Riceville Wildcats, and the home team on the scoreboard, the Saint Ansgar Saints. The winner of tonight's ball game will advance to the District 4 Finals on Saturday night against the winner of the Lake Mills versus North Butler ball game at a site to be determined. That game time will be 7 o'clock. Now here's tonight's starting lineups. First for Coach Bryce Conway, Steph Fair, and the Riceville Wildcats. Leading off playing shortstop, number 6, Aiden Ebert. Batting second, playing center field, number 8, Hayden Kabliska. Batting third and pitching, number 15, Ryder Fair.
We're working this together, all right?
Batting fourth and catching, number 21, Andrew Pridgeon. Batting fifth, playing second base, number 22, Reagan Richardson. Batting sixth, playing right field, number 1, Anthony Hauser. Batting seventh, playing third base, number 19, John O'Donnell. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 10, Johnny Adams. And he'll be batting for the left fielder, number 3, Jack Node. Batting ninth, playing first base, number 7, Jack Adams. Here's the starting lineup for Coach Devin Schwesaw, Brian Meyer, Joe Beelan, and the Saint Ansgar Saints. Leading off and pitching, number 2, Tate Meyer. Batting second, playing third base, number 7, Connor Mullenbach. Batting third and catching, number 5, Jace Schwesaw. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 6, Carson Sparrow. And he'll be batting for the second baseman, number 15, Gus Watt. Batting fifth, playing center field, number 3, Drew Powers. Batting sixth, playing first base, number 16, Ryan Hackbart. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 24, Mikhail Meyer. Batting eighth, playing shortstop, number 21, Maxwell Beelan. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 20, Joe Clevenger. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I ask you to please stand. Gentlemen, please remove your hats as we honor our nation with the playing of the national anthem.
Okay. We are getting ready for the first pitch here in this all-important district showdown between the Riceville Wildcats and the Saint Ansgar Saints.
Oh, man.
And hold on, let me make sure that we got what we need here, including, all right, so Trey, this is exciting. I'm really glad to have you with us.
Oh, yeah.
As these
Great
pitches,
to
it looks
be
like
with you.
Tate Meyer is on the mound right now.
Jace catching.
And it looks like Jace we saw, number 5, is catching. So with this moment, while these guys get warmed up, we're going to go ahead and run to our set of commercials here. And we'll be right back after this message.
We are dreamers and doers. And the right skills can turn dreams into reality. We partner with businesses and universities to get you to the next level, leading the way with intention and purpose. So when you graduate, your dream becomes your reality. We educate, we partner, we lead, so you can dream big. North Iowa Area Community College.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you know you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
Yeah.
All right, we thought we might get cut short on that, didn't we, Trey?
Yeah.
Kind of went to some commercials there. We know Tate doesn't take a whole lot of time getting warmed up, especially at the beginning of the game. He's already ready to go.
First pitch.
Up to bat is Aiden Ebert.
Strike one.
You got jersey numbers here. You know what? I'm going to just probably be asking you for jersey numbers.
Number 6.
Number 6, okay.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. 0-2 is the
0-2.
count. Aiden Ebert has started in 22 games this season for Riceville, who is 8-15. So if you're doing the math, that's 23 games that they've had. Aiden has started in all but one game, and he brings with him a .324 batting average, not too shabby, and a .390 on-base percentage.
Counts 1-2.
Aiden has 21 singles, 2 doubles, and a triple on the season.
2-2.
2-2's the count here in Saint Ansgar at Tradition Field on what's probably, wouldn't you say, it's probably a perfect night for baseball.
It is a beautiful night for baseball. Candle Genius.
We're up. We got 3 guys running for it.
They run for it. Oh,
And just out of reach for all 3 of them.
almost.
Tate Meyer was the closest on that one, but probably out of screenshot. So for those who missed the play because the camera didn't catch it,
Yep.
all they missed was a ball bouncing in the dirt on
Not
this
much.
side of the fence. What's the count?
2-2.
So Ice Trey brings a whole lot of baseball experience with him, which is why we thought it'd be really fun to have him here.
Strike 3.
Strike 3, batter is out.
First out of the game.
First out of the game, we like that.
Number 8, Hayden Kabliska.
So we get to mark down this stat here. So Ice Trey's helping me run the stats. Often I'll have somebody helping me with that. We've always got Megatron to give us.
Oh, yeah. She's got us.
She's got the stats. Caden Kabliska is up to bat. What number is Caden? What's his jersey number
He's
there?
number 8.
Number 8.
Strike 1.
Woo, nice. Caden started 23 of 23 games. Caden's a junior who comes in with a .306 batting average and a .393 on-base percentage. Again, not too bad. About a swing and a miss. Takes us to what is the count, sir?
0-2.
0-2.
Looking good in the first inning so far.
Really good, isn't he? You know, Tate has a way of doing that. He threw only 46 pitches the other night against Rockford to win that game.
Man. Really? And there's another out, 3 pitches.
There's
One
another
out.
3-pitch out. 9 pitches in. We got 2 outs.
Man.
Second batter, 2 outs. That's a good way to go. Ryder Fair is up to bat.
Number 1.
Ryder's
Wait, no.
number
Wait, what? 15 is on his jersey.
number
but-
15 on his jersey.
said number 1, but
I believe Ryder's planning to pitch tonight. Are you showing that Ryder is in position number 1 pitcher? Yes, he is. That first ball goes not just a little high, but really high for ball one.
Strike one. Looking.
Tate decides to toss that one right down the middle for strike one to give her count of
1-1.
1-1.
Ooh. That was nice.
That was a very nice off-speed pitch by Tate Meyer.
Got him on his knees on that one.
You kind of got him on his knees, didn't he?
Hey, counts 1-2. Ooh. Close, a little low. That's how it looked.
It did look a little low, and I think the umpire agreed with you. It's called a ball, and the count is now 2-2.
2-2. Got him up. Drop third strike. He's running. Got him. 3 batters, 3 outs.
3 batters, 3 outs, 14 pitches.
Oh my goodness.
No hits, no runs, no errors. Does it get any better than that?
Yeah, I don't think it does, Candle Genius.
All right, so we're going to be heading to the bottom of the first when we come back right after this message. We're going to go ahead and run that first ad set again because we didn't get a chance to see it all. I know we saw the Nyack commercial, but we got to run that Iowa High School Athletic Association, so let's get to it.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you know you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
Cedar Summer Stock Theater is presenting 2 amazing shows set in 1964. Church Basement Ladies, a regional classic, and Forever Plaid, featuring 4 guys singing the top hits of the 50s and 60s. These 2 shows will run from June 29th through July 23rd at the beautiful Cedar River Complex in Osage, Iowa. Tickets will always be available at the door, half an hour prior to show start time. Advance tickets are for sale at the Cedar River Complex and the Saint Ansgar State Bank. Tickets can also be purchased online at www.cedarsummerstock.com.
You're watching Saints TV on YouTube.com.
Leading off the bottom half of the first inning, the pitcher, number 2, Tate Meyer.
All right, you heard it from Glenn first. Leading off is the pitcher who just threw 3 strikeouts in the first inning out of 3 batters. Not a bad way to start. Wouldn't you say, Ice Tray?
I would say that.
And now Tate hopes to do a little bit of damage from the batter's box. How'd that pitch look to you?
Looked a little low.
Did it look a little low? Well, your eyes are better than mine. I thought it looked pretty good. He's going to throw some off speed here to try and throw Tate off guard.
1-1 is the count. Wait, no.
Is it 1-1?
He called it a strike. Yeah.
Okay.
So I thought, oh, rips one.
And that's going to drop.
That's going to be a single. No. Oh, man.
Tate Meyer takes advantage of an opportunity.
That's a single, but a double on an error.
That's a single, but a double on an error. You got it.
Don't know if I said that right, but that's...
I suppose we'll just call it a single plus a base on an error at least, right?
Yep.
So not a bad place to start. The Saints start with Tate Meyer on second base. Connor Mullenback.
Seam only.
Single to 8.
Good eye, a little low.
I'm not used to keeping the book, so I'm kind of making up my own system here as we go.
Yeah.
I just want to know what happened when we get to these guys next. Connor Mullenback is in a suspiciously low stance.
Yes.
And is his goal? Well, this one may.
Oh, rip. He doesn't even do anything.
That one drops.
He's going home.
He's moving. The ball's moving. We got a guy coming home.
That's
Tate.
a double.
That's Tate. That one goes down as an actual double.
Man. Dang, 2 hits, 1 run. Let's go.
And
Connor
Tate scores on the hit.
Connor Mullenbeck's going into 10th grade.
He is. That's a great point. We should be talking about that, right? Connor Mullenbeck is, I'll say, as baseball would see it, just got out of 9th grade. Baseball says, hey, yeah, he's still in his 9th grade season, his 9th grade year. Connor Mullenbeck is therefore a freshman and doing really well for the Saints this year.
Yes. Looked a little high on that pitch. Jace looking thirsty at the plate.
Thirsty? Is that what he said?
Yes.
I think he does. Kind of looks a little hungry out there.
Ooh.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this.
Line drive. Oh, he's
Line
running.
drive. They're going home. No, they're not
That's a
going
score.
home. So Jace Sweesaw hits a single.
Ooh, nice line drive. Passed short in second.
Line drive. We're going to call that out to
Now batting the designated hitter, number 6, Carson.
Score is
center
2-0.
field. We got a 2-0 score. 0 outs.
Ooh.
We got Coach calling it.
C. Spare is using the bat he bought at the College World Series.
Oh, you recognize that bat.
$500, I heard.
That's a nice bat. You know, that bat makes a little different sound. I don't know what the deal is with that bat.
I don't know.
But it
I haven't
does
heard
make
it.
a little different sound. Turn the background noise down here just a little bit.
Yes.
There's another thing over here, Ice Tray, I might want you to help me keep an eye on.
What
We
would
got a
that
chat
be?
window here. I got to make sure. I missed a couple chats last game. So for those of you who had chats missed, it's not because I don't care. Brad Mulford. We got Brad Mulford in there already. You know what? I don't think a game passes where we don't get a Brad Mulford. I'm going to throw it up right here while we're waiting.
I think that's
Brad,
just-
thank you. Thank you. I think you are #1 super fan. I don't think you've missed a comment a game yet. So thank you, Brad. We appreciate you. Keep those comments coming.
They've tried to pick Jace off 2 times already.
2 times they tried. 2 times they failed.
Yep.
Carson Sparrow's got a count of
1-1.
what?
1-1 is the count for C. Spare.
Pitcher steps off.
A lot of numbers I'm hearing.
Coach Weesau's calling some plays here. He's got
I
a lot of
see.
things going on.
Got a lot of
He's
tricks up
yelling
his
some
sleeve.
things. He's doing some
Oh,
hand
he lines up to
signals.
bunt. Oh.
Looks like a bunt.
Balk.
That lining up to bunt forces, would say it forces a balk, but it certainly impacts the pitcher in a way that a balk occurs.
Yes, it does.
Jace Weesaw takes second base on the balk.
Taylor ready. Nobody's covering up second base. Little low in the dirt.
Pitch in the dirt.
Count is now 2-1.
2-1's the count.
Getting a commanding lead on second base.
Riceville coming
Ooh,
into this
takes
game.
one in the back.
Man, oh man, they're going to just try and make sure he doesn't hit next time.
Oh no.
Fielder, number 3, Drew Powers.
All right.
Coach calls a
Riceville coach
Time.
Bryce Conway calls timeout. We're going to meet in the mound here. And there's a lot of things that can happen. What can happen? You've been in this situation. You've seen this. What
Oh,
can
yeah.
happen on that mound? What might they be talking about?
take in a new pitcher, man.
You think they're taking a new pitcher already?
No.
Okay,
but
good,
that's
good.
what could happen.
It could happen.
It could happen.
We're 11 pitches in.
Just now they're picking him up. Huddy. Pointing at me. But yes, they could just bring him up a little bit. Gotta, get up his confidence level.
Yeah.
Gotta make
sometimes.
sure he's throwing heat.
Pick him up. Yep. Sometimes just a little break helps too.
Exactly.
Sometimes you go into those huddles, and I'm not going to say this happens here, but tell a joke or something.
Exactly.
Like just shake it off a little bit. Come on, kid.
Yes.
Beginning of the game. There's plenty of time to recover. You're 11 pitches in. We're 2 runs down. But we're not done. We're not going to let this moment defeat us. You're not defined by this pitch.
Yep.
Drew Powers up to bat.
Oh, tries to
And
pick
by
him
the way,
off.
we got to play at second base. That might be something that they were talking about there, don't
Yeah.
you think?
He was safe. He barely missed him, but
He did barely miss
it
him.
would have got him if he put his glove in the right place. But like, you know, I mean, obviously, I guess, but yeah.
Third baseman can't play up. So Drew Powers dropping a bunt here could be a very dangerous thing for Riceville. Third baseman has to protect third base. And he's doing it. He's going.
He's running.
going.
He's speed.
And he is speed. And it's overthrown.
Oh, man. Overthrown.
And that ball.
Goes home. Off a bunt.
Wow. Wow.
Mr. Sweesaw with the run. That is 3-0.
So Jay Sweesaw scores on that. Carson Sparrow, who hit by pitch
Now on
to
third.
get on base, is now on third.
Now batting the first
And Drew
baseman,
Powers
number
bunts his
16,
way to
Vaughn.
first for a first and third situation, which is even more dangerous for Riceville, especially considering number 3 Drew Powers has 43 steals this year.
I've heard that he might beat the record.
That is the record, my man.
Oh, it is?
Yep, the old record was 42. As far back as I could count them anyway, I think that goes back to 2009.
Wow, that's when
Is,
I was born.
Way back when you were born. So we'll say since you were born, no one has stolen more bases on the Saint Ansgar Saints than
That's
that man
another one.
right there, who just stole another base. Make that 44 for Drew Powers on the year. And he is really
Oh,
leading
man.
off on this one.
The
Look at him.
infielder's playing up a lot.
There's no place for the infielders to go. We could be bunting. They want to make sure we're not going to do one of those suicide squeezes, which
Yes.
sometimes can score multiple runs.
It can't.
Up to bat, Ryan Hackbart, senior Ryan Hackbart.
Count is 2-0. 2 balls, 0 strikes.
The Riceville Wildcats finished 4th in the Iowa Star Conference. With a 5-9 conference record, they come in today with an 8-15 overall record. I'll tell you what, Ice Tray, these guys looked really good against Northwood on Saturday when we were here.
Yes.
So they played Northwood on Saturday. I don't actually have that final score in front of me, but it was a lot to not very many.
Hey, 2-2 is a count. Ooh. Strike 3 looking.
So Ryan Hackbart strikes out looking on that one. Doesn't agree with the call.
Batter, the left fielder, number
Tell by his
34,
facial
Miguel.
expressions.
You could kind of tell he didn't agree. That takes us to 1 out.
Who's this now?
Mikhail Meyer is up to
Oh.
bat. Mikhail's also a senior.
Is he playing left field in that or not?
Yes, he is.
Oh, yeah.
Mikhail Meyer is indeed playing left field. Good call, my man. Let's take a look at how Mikhail is hitting for us this year.
Yep.
Number 24 on his jersey. Mikhail's batting .219 with a .358 on-base percentage. Mikhail's got 12 singles, a double, and a triple on the year. In a total of 64 at-bats. Mikhail looks to put a bat on one with the bunt.
Tries to reach, but couldn't get there.
Couldn't quite get there.
Fine. Calls time in the box. Gets set. Right away. Foul ball.
Wow.
Barely.
Oh, wow. Coach Meyer giving some, or I'm sorry, Coach Sweesaw giving some good coaching there to Mikhail Meyer.
Right after he was done calling time, the pitcher was throwing the ball. The count is now 1-2 with 1 out against Saint Ansgar.
2 runners in scoring position. We got Drew Powers on second base.
C. Sparrow on third.
Carson Sparrow on third base. 1 out. Mikhail Meyer with a 1-2 count.
Good eye. 2-2. Now the count.
What'd you do here? If you're coaching these guys, what would you do here, Ice Tray?
If I was coaching which guys? Which team?
Right now, the Saints.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Saints?
It'd be tough. Tough if you're coaching
I don't really know. I'm not. I've
You say
never
hit the ball,
coached.
you say bunt the ball.
I'd say hit the ball because there's 2 strikes. Don't really want to try to bunt on 2 strikes.
And see, this is why I like you being here. You know things. You know the game.
Oh, yeah.
And why wouldn't you? There's folks out there like, hey, why wouldn't you bunt with 2 strikes? What's wrong with that? What's the problem?
Well, if you hit a foul ball off a bunt on 2 strikes, then that's strike 3. That's an out.
That's an out.
But he tries.
He went for a bunt anyway.
That's a double play.
That was, if
Oh,
that was a
never
double
mind.
play, they'd be heading to the
Wait,
dugout.
never mind. Maybe he didn't tag him.
But I believe the head umpire called Carson Sparrow not out on that play. The coach disagrees, or was it the base umpire? Who made that original
I
call?
really did not see. I didn't. Huh.
So we've got a
Look.
strike 2 on the attempted bunt, correct? Or I'm sorry, out number 2. Strike 3 on the attempted bunt. Umpires
Official call safe.
confer and make the official call, as Ice Tray says, safe. That does take us to 2 outs, though, which is probably, well, is surely a relief to Riceville, although they would have loved to have had Carson Sparrow out on that potential double play.
Crowd seems to be upset just a little bit for 5 seconds, but
Up to the plate, Maxwell Beeland. What'd you think of that pitch?
I don't know. Probably would have swung because, yeah.
Didn't look too bad to me from here,
Ooh,
but
he wanted that one.
he was hungry, wasn't he?
2-0 is the count with runners on 3 and 2.
Max Beeland, a junior this year with a 307 average, 404 on base percentage.
Dang. Ooh, that one was there. Oh, wait, was it? Nope.
Looks like we got 3-0.
3-0.
Max has 23 hits, 21 of them for singles, 2 for doubles. Max is often a guy you can count on to deliver when you need him.
He is.
What are you calling here, Coach? Take or swing? Had to be perfect, didn't it? With a 3-0 count, it's got to be
Yeah.
perfect swing, and he just lets that one fly right by for ball 4. Bases are loaded.
Oh, yeah. With Joe Clevenger up to the plate. And this man also just finished 9th grade, going into 10th.
Yeah, pretty
Ninth.
amazing. We had a couple 9th grade batters here.
Yep.
Bases loaded. Infield is playing way back with 2 outs.
Man.
They'll take an out anywhere,
Oh,
and
high.
they intend to get one. He's throwing one on this.
Got him.
Out number 3 for Joe Clevenger.
3 runs on that inning, though. Not too bad.
3 runs in that inning. We'll take that. So that's going to go down as a 6-3 out for out number 3. And we are going to be back with the top of the 2nd inning, the 4th batter in the Riceville's lineup, which is going to be Andrew Pridgeon when we come back right after this.
Saint Ansgar is a thriving community in north central Iowa with a lot to offer. Founded in 1853 by a group of Norwegian immigrant farmers, Saint Ansgar is a small town with culture, character, and charm. Known as the Garden Spot of Iowa, it is a wonderful place to grow your family or business. You might not expect all the wonderful amenities you'll find here. Within our shops, you'll find unique gifts, home decor, collectibles, and antiques. You'll also find restaurants, outdoor activities, and events. Saint Ansgar is a great place to visit any time of the year. And we take pride in our schools. Our youth are provided the highest quality education in a secure, positive, and challenging environment, empowering all students to reach.
All right, something about this Tate Meyer character. He just does not take very long to warm up, so
No,
we
he
don't get to
doesn't.
finish our commercials. We'll try and get back to that one later, but I can summarize that last commercial for you. Nice, Trey.
Okay.
Visit
tell me.
St. Ansgar. It's a fun spot. It's where you want to be, and certainly where you want to be tonight
Oh, yeah.
while the Saints are playing baseball
Oh,
against the
yes.
Riceville Wildcats.
Oh, man. Come down to the St. Ansgar field.
If you're within listening distance, listen to Ice Tray. The guy knows what he's talking about. You know what I was going to do before this game started that I didn't
What
do?
were you going to do?
Get a cheeseburger. The cheeseburgers are so good here.
Oh, yes.
So they start with this delicious piece of course, ground beef, right?
Oh, yeah.
They cook it on the Blackstone, so it's
Whew.
kind of cooking its own juices and flavors. It's just delicious. Just comes off of their steaming.
Delayed swing there.
Yes, he did. And then they throw a slab of cheese on it, put a bun on it.
Oh,
They
yeah.
kind of put it in a warmer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so glorious. If you're not at the game, you do need to buy a ticket online.
Ooh, rip one
And
out
that's a
there.
rip.
That's a single.
It's going to be as a single. Good hit.
Got a single on the count of 1 and 2.
And we didn't even talk about who that batter is, but we should probably do that.
Looks like
Reagan
he's
Richardson.
look like there's a pinch hitter taking his spot.
Reagan Richardson.
I believe he was the catcher.
So Reagan singles out
For the Wildcats, number 24, Gunnar Smith.
to left field. Gets himself a courtesy runner. And up to bat right now is Anthony Hauser. I should probably write down their position numbers. Can I borrow that? 22? Oh, this is Reagan. What did I miss one? I missed one. Oh, that was Andrew. Got it. Okay. Megatron to the rescue on this one. Again, I'm not great at doing multiple things. Talking and anything
score
else?
booking. I
It's
don't know.
terrible. Terrible. I'm just not good at this. Okay.
I'm not a multitasker either.
All right. So we've got, give me a jersey number, 22. And we're going to go.
Tries to bunt. Wait, what?
Got called a balk on the play. Coach Sweesaw advising Tate Meyer. That was a balk, by the way. So
Runner advanced from first to second.
runner advances to second base on the balk. Reagan Richardson is an 8th grader. This dude is only a year older than you.
Dang.
And he's starting in a varsity district playoff game.
That is pretty cuckoo.
It's a little cuckoo. He's playing second base tonight. Reagan started in 19 of the 23 games. In 42 at-bats, he does have 11 total hits, 9 singles, and a double. He goes into bunt formation on that one.
Looked like he pulled it back a little late, but maybe that's just me.
I thought so, too.
The count is now 1 and 1.
1-on-1's count. Gus Walk playing up. Gus Walk playing up, way up in anticipation of the bunt. The count now 1-2. Runner on second base is leading off quite a bit. It has Coach Sweesaw
Wants the rethrow back there.
advising his players to get back to the base and maybe get a chance for a rethrow.
Oh, bunt. Catches it.
Catches it, and this is potentially, oof. That was nearly a brilliant double play, but a caught bunt for out number 1 here in the top of 2.
Right fielder, number 1, Anthony Hauser.
Second base. Has some assistants coming out there.
What is going on out there?
Looks sad.
Is he hurt? Did he get hurt?
I guess so.
Up to bat player number 1, jersey. In all 23 games, has 12 runs on 6 hits so far in 62 at-bats. He has a batting average of 97. His on-base percentage is .233. He's hit 4 singles and 2 doubles this year for the Wildcats.
I wonder what the Wildcats are going to do. Bring out a pinch runner.
I imagine. I got to believe there's such thing as a pinch runner.
Oh.
In this case, number 24.
I think that's the same guy.
Is it the same guy? Okay, yeah, okay.
Give him a round of applause. He's very good for that. I don't know.
Did he get hit by the ball? You get better eyes
No,
than I do.
He didn't get hit by the ball, but what?
Jam his finger. Oh, when you get back to the plate,
A jammed
the base.
finger. That is never fun. Strike.
Tate Meyer throws a heater.
Oh. 1-0.
0-1.
Oh yeah, my bad.
I
0-1.
know. How many games do you suppose you've officiated? Ice Tray?
0. Whoa.
No, you did a whole bunch of youth baseball umpiring.
Oh, umpiring, yes. But probably
Yeah.
like 7. I got $15 a game for that.
$15 a game, not bad for.
And a free drink and a meal from my choice at the concession stand. So
Seriously?
I was kind of chilling.
That's not bad. So if any of you youngsters are out there looking for something to do next summer, now your baseball season's over this year, right? In your 7th grade ball, how did you guys do?
In our Parks and Rec, we lost once, and that was to Clear Lake. But they are a giant school.
Now batting the right field, the third baseman, number 19, John O'Donnell.
So that was a nice line drive to Gus Walk, who had a chance to get a double play there, but the runner wasn't far enough off the base for us to do anything with it.
That has advanced us to 2 outs now.
That does take us to 2 outs. The play, of course, is at 1 here.
That looked beautiful. That was like right there.
If you're Tate Meyer, you're probably thinking the play's right there at the plate. Just throw a couple more strikes and get out of this inning.
Yes. Runner on second. Strike 2.
It appears to be wearing a 19 on his jersey, but as I look at the stats, it's number 16, John O'Donnell, stat-wise.
I love that last name. Don't know why.
You like that?
It just seems common and awesome.
Could you be Ice Tray O'Donnell?
Ice O'Donnell? I don't know. Ice Tray O'Donnell? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
John O'Donnell brings a 74 batting average with a .342 on-base percentage. He has a single and a double for the Wildcats this year in 27 at-bats. Count is 2-2.
Ooh, that's strike 3.
And make that strike 3 for out number 3 to end the top of the second inning.
0 runs scored by the Wildcats.
One runner left on base, but no runs scored. And we're going to be right back right after this.
Commercial
the bottom of the
break.
second inning.
Sportsmanship means doing what's right, treating your opponent with respect, no matter the score.
The guy across from you works really hard to get to where he's at, so you should respect him, respect all the work he's put in.
It always goes back to the golden rule, you know, treat people how you would like to be treated.
I'm sure if you play sports, you've been around people who are unkind during the sport, but it makes it better and when everybody's kind. You're out there playing a sport, you're out there to have fun. You can still want to win, but always be kind. Remember, that's a human.
Nothing you can say from the stands is going to change the call that they make on the field.
No matter how hard you yell at them, they're going to stick with the call on the field. So it doesn't really help much, but what does help is encouraging your team when they're down, when the call doesn't go their way. Instead of yelling at the officials, try to help encourage your team and get them out of the funk that they're in and try and get them in the right direction.
That intro. Beautiful.
You like that rolling S?
Yes.
All right, here in the bottom of the second inning, we are to the top of the Saints order. We went through all 9 batters in the first inning, so here we are in the second, leading off with Tate Meyer.
Ball 1 low in the dirt.
And so Ice Tray O'Donnell.
Oh,
Wow.
single,
Tate Meyer just decides to do the same thing this time as he did last time.
except he did not get on second off an error.
He didn't get the second. He didn't get there on second. You're right about that.
Mullenback.
You get a single by hitting the ball to center field. And Connor Mullenback is hoping for another double like he did last time, hitting to a gap between center and right field.
Pick him off right away.
It's a pretty good move, really. I mean, when
It
the
is.
Saints are very, very disciplined runners, and when you're that close to picking them off, it just means that you're pretty good.
2 in a row, but safe
So,
both times.
I think they're hoping to do that. While he works on his pickoff moves, another super fan here, Philip Beelan, thank you. He's reminding us, I said I wasn't sure what the Riceville score was. It was 14-2 on Saturday night. Thank you, Philip. I always appreciate help from those listeners out there who are paying attention and sensing when I need the help. Speaking of
pass
needing help,
ball.
Riceville needs a little help on this pass ball. They're running for it. Tate Rounds didn't move to third, but stayed at second. In either case, Tate found his way to second on the pass ball.
That was the 3rd attempt for a pickoff, but it was a passed ball.
So that's the hazard with trying all those pickup moves. If you make an overthrow like that, you're not going to get an out, but the runner's going to get a free base. And now at second, Tate go ahead and makes a move toward 3. They throw it there in spite of how late he was. Third base covers, and Tate is now
The count is 1-0. Wait, I feel like there was more than one pitch to see Molly, but
just a lot of. I suppose that was the first pitch for Connor Mullenback.
Ooh, that's up.
Drives one straight up in the air. Catcher's under it.
Why do you he threw his helmet at his teammates, but
He kind of, it felt like he did, and maybe he just got over anxious on that.
those are hard plays to make.
They're hard, and honestly, I don't know how to work a catcher's mitt. So if I'm Andrew Pridgeon in that case, I get it. It's tough, but especially with the spin on the ball, you've got to be in the right place. A high hit pop fly has got a ton of spin on it. Connor Mullenback up to bat. Last time at bat, he hit a double in the gap between center and right field.
And
this time, he'd very much like to do the same.
He's got a runner on third. Good do for an RBI.
And it'd be a pretty good RBI.
Good eye.
Curveball in
Low.
the dirt.
Count is 2-1.
Update on the girls' softball game, which is happening in Riceville tonight, or shall I say, did happen in Riceville tonight.
Has happened.
Jeff Anderson, thank you for your update. Saints softball defeats Riceville 6-1. So Saints advance.
Count is now 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Thank you, Jeff, for sending that. The Saints softball will advance to the finals, the district championship game.
Ball 4.
Which, Jeff, for someone listening, I know the boys and girls are playing on the same night tonight. Maybe Megatron knows this. When will the girls play again? Friday? Okay, because I was thinking they were offset by one day, and with the holiday, it kind of messed things up this time. Friday. Glenn knows. We got a first and third situation here for our Saints. Coach Sweesaw makes a call.
2, 4, 5, 11.
Jace Sweesaw, clad in the lucky white helmet.
Had a line drive
up
pass
the bat.
short in second last time.
He goes
Pass
in the bunt
ball.
formation. Does it cause the pass ball, or?
Oh,
And we're going
man.
to take a chance on the third base
I
here.
think he got it.
Connor
I think he
Mullenback makes his way to third
man.
base
From
on a
first to third.
very dangerous round second, go to third situation. Connor Mullenback is there. You know what I didn't write down? Did Connor walk? He got walked to first base. Thank you.
Outside.
So now Connor on third. Tate Meyer scores. The score is 4-0. And tell me, Ice Tray, what is the count?
It is 2-0.
2-0. 2 balls, 0 strikes. Jace Sweesaw catching tonight in the
Ooh,
lucky
line
white
drive.
helmet.
Same spot as
But
last
let's be
time.
honest, there's no luck in hitting a line drive like that. He is still chasing it. Jace rounds it. He's going to second base. The throw is short, and Jace hits himself a legitimate double, scoring Connor Mullenback.
Great spot. Same spot as last time.
Great
actually.
spot on that double.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 6, Carson Sparrow.
Smells like tuna.
And what'd you say?
I smelled tuna.
If you're wondering, I don't believe there's any tuna at the concession stands.
No, but
But you know what? If you're listening to this and you're in the stands, take a chance. Come on down.
take a whiff. That's a bok.
We got some confusion. I don't know if Carson Sparrow called a timeout, and what happened there? Do we have an idea? Okay. Got it. Yeah, I didn't see the time. Yep. So in that case, it appeared that Carson Sparrow called for timeout, but the umpire did not give it to him. The pitcher says, oh, I saw the batter call for timeout, so I'm not throwing the pitch. Time had not actually been given. The umpire says, no, I gave him time. Nothing changes. No pitch, no balk. Mullenback at second.
Ooh.
Sparrow swings at a curveball.
Count appears to be 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Got him on a curve again.
Carson Sparrow swinging on the curve.
Counts 0-2. I have a feeling this one's going to be deep.
Should I get my finger ready to
Yes.
get a ball that's hit deep into the outfield?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in favor. Well, it's high on the outfield.
Dang.
Center fielder parks underneath it, makes the grab.
See if that one would have been hit.
Now
I
batting
mean,
the center fielder,
yeah,
number
that,
3,
yeah,
Drew
almost.
Powers.
And that is out number 1 for the Saints. Drew Powers comes up to bat. Connor Mullenback still on second base.
And I did just finish my Dum Dum Sucker.
And how was it?
It was phenomenal. It was a mystery, but it was strawberry flavored.
Strawberry.
So it was good.
You can tell that just by. You're sure
Yes.
not all just flavored the same, just different colors? You're sure
I
of
am
that?
positive.
And you're sure it wasn't tuna flavored? You did say that you smelled tuna.
I did say that.
It wasn't tuna.
Seems to have gone away. It might have been tuna scented, but
Tuna scented strawberry flavor.
exactly. strike on a curve. I think so. Count is 1-on-1 on Mr. Powers.
1-1 on center fielder Drew Powers, who found his way to first base on a bunt last at-bat, sold his way to second, and then got stranded there at the end of the inning.
2-1 for Drew Powers.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ryan Hackbart on deck. Runners on second. Runner on second because it wasn't plural. See, I'm smart.
Well, I assumed you were saying runners like runner is.
Oh yeah, runner is.
Runner is on
Runner
second.
is on second.
Drew Powers has a .338 batting average and a .490 on base percentage. There's another one of those off-speed pitches that comes in high.
Those are beautiful statistics for Mr. Drew Powers.
Now batting the first baseman, number 16, Ryan Hackbart.
So Drew Powers, base on balls, finds his way to first base. Connor Mullenbeck hanging out. I take it back. I've been saying Connor the whole time. Connor scored. It's Jason in his fancy white helmet out there.
Ryan Hackbart, strikeout last at bat, but I'm feeling good about this one. Looks a little outside, but
Goes down as a strike.
cannot complain with the blue unless you were Mr. Sweesaw.
So Drew Powers on first base would very much love to pad his steal statistics, but he can't move until Jay Sweesaw moves, so it's going to have to go down as a double steal if we do indeed catch one here.
Ooh. Dang. We've had 2 of those. Just
We've had a couple of
barely.
those, haven't we? Just barely foul. Barely foul.
Drew's looking thirsty for a steal, man.
Have you noticed, Ice Tray, have you noticed that the scoreboard up here just kind of magically updates itself?
That is beautiful.
It's got balls, strikes, outs, runs.
Oh man,
it's all
it even
accurate.
shows the runners.
Shows our runners. Do you have any idea how that happens?
No.
Oh, wow.
That's past
Wow.
his, that's over his. Oh.
You got to give him credit for a good grab there.
Oh, I thought that was over his head for
I
sure.
thought it was going to be the line driving over his head, send him chasing.
Usually
back
when you're in
corner
outfield,
of
you
the
might
fence.
want. I learned from Mr. Sweesaw himself that you would want to take like about 3 steps back, because then when you're already back, you can go back more, or you can just come up on it, because you never
True.
want to come up if it's over your head.
Correct. I agree.
But when
I
you're
agree.
back, you can just go stay going back, or you can just come back forward. It's just like that.
I agree, sir.
It's probably confusing words coming out of my mouth, but it makes sense to me.
Does make sense. I mean, you can run a lot faster forward than you can backward, right? And when you see a ball coming, you can get a better read on it when you're looking in front of you instead of
Ooh.
behind you.
Oh, man.
Center fielder's been getting a whole lot of activity tonight. He gets his glove under that one after running after it, chasing it down.
Man looked like Cristiano Ronaldo on
And
his
with-
knees.
And with that, Mikhail Meyer hits pop up to 8 for out number 3, out in center field, and what was a pretty dang good grab.
The score is now 5-2, though.
Key that has been turned into the press box up here that was found in the parking lot. So if you are missing a post office key, identify it and be in the press box.
All right, there you go. If you're in the stands and listening to this, we've got a post office key in the press box. And we're going to be right back here with the top of the 3rd inning right after this message.
Saint Ansgar State Bank has a strong commitment to farmers. We provide the highest level of service with quick turnaround time, competitive interest rates, flexible payment options, and the ability to work with you on any size loan. Our agricultural banking specialists are experienced in farming and understand the important role agriculture credit plays in your operation. Because of our ability to make local credit decisions, we respond quickly to your total agricultural financing needs. Saint Ansgar State Bank, helping you meet your financial goals.
All right, well, we're back, and Tate Meyer is still on the mound for the Saints here. He's 31 pitches into this game after 2 full innings. This is the top of 3.
Strike 2.
Up to bat is number 10, Johnny Adams, who is pinch hitting for number 3, Jack No.
Strike 3. 3 pitches, 1 out.
Now batting the first baseman, number 7, Jack Adams.
Do you swing at that? All right, so strike out for out number 1. Tate has 1, 2, 3, 4. That's his 5th strikeout in 8 batters.
Winds up to bunt. Got him. What a play.
Great play. Great play by Tate Meyer there to dive after that one. When he didn't make the catch, he composed himself.
Shortstop, number 6, Aiden Ebert.
That is now 2 outs and 4 pitches.
Put the ball in his throwing hand. And makes a play to first base. So we're back at the top of the batting order here in the top of 3 with Aiden Ebert, number 6 at the plate. Aiden's a sophomore with 21 singles, 2 doubles, and a triple on the year. A swing and a miss on that one. Ice tray. What do you see?
Look at Brad. We're doing a great job.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Look at that.
Thank you, Brad.
Look at this. We'll drop this on here so people know what you're talking about. For those who can't see it. Not sure who you are, Ice Tray, but you're doing a great job. Candle genius. Thanks again, Brad.
That is very much appreciated,
Isn't
Brad.
that nice? Isn't that nice?
Number 1 fan. Little hot.
So Ice Tray is actually Trey Johans, who played a whole lot of Bandits ball. As a matter of fact, you got a big Bandits weekend coming up this weekend, don't you? Tell the world about that.
We're going to be playing in the AAA state tournament, Iowa State tournament.
So the 13U AAA, and AAA, by the way, it means you're a really good team. By the way,
Really
the count
good.
is 2-2 here with 2 outs.
Oh, yep.
2-2.
Ooh, quick reaction by Tate Meyer. Tossed to Ryan.
Another great play by Tate Meyer.
For the Wildcats in the 3rd inning, no runs, no hits, nobody left on base.
Holding the Wildcats to 0 runs.
Very
0
quick inning.
hits. Nobody on base. 3 batters, 3 outs. And we're heading into this bottom of the 3rd inning when we come back right after this commercial.
Saint Ansgar State Bank has a strong commitment to farmers. We provide the highest level of service with quick turnaround time, competitive interest rates, flexible payment options, and the ability to work with you on any size loan. Our agricultural banking specialists are experienced in farming and understand the important role agriculture credit plays in your operation. Because of our ability to make local credit decisions, we respond quickly to your total agricultural financing needs. Saint Ansgar State Bank, helping you meet your financial goals.
This broadcast brought to you free of charge thanks to generous contributions from the ads you see, as well as Minnis Woodworking, Timeless Treasures, Schultz Construction, and Syngenta.
And here's a throwdown. That's how you know it's real. And that's how you know the catcher has a real strong arm.
Oh, yeah. Just been in the weight room too much lately.
Too much time in the weight room is why you're throwing it that deep. Here at the bottom of the third inning, Maxwell Beelange, tonight's shortstop, is up to bat. Max found his way on first base last time.
Was it with a walk? Or?
You got it, dude. You got it. By the way, Ice Tray is not even looking at my notes. We got a 1-0 count here. Ice Tray, do you know where the state? Your state. We're talking about when we went to commercial break there, that you've got some USSSA baseball going on this weekend. Very, very intense. 13U AAA.
We did beat the #1 ranked team in the state last weekend.
Are they the number?
2 weekends ago.
Are they the #1 ranked team in the state that you beat?
The Lumberjacks, 9-3.
Yeah, you kind of stuck it to those guys, didn't you? That game wasn't close ever.
Oh yeah.
So it's a good team. You guys will start on Friday. You'll play on Saturday and Sunday. Sunday's an earned day. But for those who are not familiar, it's USSSA baseball. It's a great program for Iowa youth who just want to play a lot of really quality
Maxwell Beeland was walked again.
Maxwell Beeland, smart at bat, finds his way on base by playing it smart and not swinging the bat.
Now Joe Clevenger is in the box.
Mr. Clojo.
Clojo.
Clojo's up to bat. Number 20 on his jersey, right fielder. And, of course, we're going to go back. Number 15, I think his best move might be throwing toward first base. Instead of pitches the way things are going.
Ooh, bunt.
Joe puts down a beautiful bunt. And Joe's fast. Is he fast enough? Yes, he is, especially when that ball passes.
Joe Clev. Oh, heave.
This is getting a little ugly here, folks.
Oh, man. Maxwell Beeland scores.
We got an overthrown ball.
On 2 errors.
Does Clev make it on that? I think he does. I think he probably deserves a single on that bunt.
Mr. Clevenger finds his way to second base off of a bunt.
Overthrow to second.
Now we got top of the order with Tate Meyer. But there is a timeout on the field.
Max Beeland finds his way home on all of that to score the first run here in the third inning.
The score is now 6-0. St. Ansgar's up.
St. Ansgar's up 6-0 here. Joe Clevenger on second base. And where are we in the order, sir?
We are at top of the order with Tate Meyer up.
Tate Meyer up. And what has Tate been doing with that ball so far in this game?
He's hit 2 singles. Well, a double and a single.
Well, the first one was a single and plus an error,
yes.
right? But
so
he's just been hammering that ball out to
same
center
spot,
field.
Center field, a little short of center field each time. And that I've been noticing a little to the left. But that may just be this angle.
All right, so Tate Meyer has scored 2 of the Saints' runs already today. Connor Mullenback right behind him has scored 2 more of the 6 runs for the Saints. It seems to be we're in a pretty good spot in the order.
It is. With Joe Clevenger on second base.
Riceville's junior quarterback, Ryder Fair.
Quarterback?
Did I say quarterback?
Yep. But that's
Did I really?
fine. Yeah, but it's fine.
I don't want to get too anxious for football season.
No.
He's pitching, he's throwing, but he's not the
quarterback on the mound. Let's go.
The quarterback on the mound, the junior Ryder Fair. His pitch has started 11 games this year for Riceville. Throws Tate Meyer ball number 2.
Looked like a good pitch, but maybe
it's hard to gauge.
It's hard to see from this angle.
It is hard to see from this angle. That's a fact.
2-0 is the count with runners on second. Ooh. Foul ball. Great cut. Ooh.
And another.
That is a hard hit.
And we think about sending Joe Clevenger. We probably never really thought about it, but he rounded hard on that.
Mm-hmm.
Center fielder.
The third baseman, number 7, Connor Mullenbeck.
Wisely puts it in the hands of the pitcher.
Center fielder has a good arm.
Clevenger from going too far.
Mm-hmm.
And now
Connor Mullenbeck up to the plate with runners on first and third. Tate Meyer on first and Joe Clevenger on third.
First and third situation.
Goes up to bunt, pulls back. They throw it. It's passed. Joe Clevenger goes home. And Tate goes to third. That will be good. Safe all around.
So Tate Meyer steals second. Makes it to third on an error, and on that same error, or is it on the throw? Joe Clevenger.
Connor Mullenbeck gets low in his stance.
Scores. He is low, isn't he? I'm not used to seeing him stand that low.
No. Foul ball.
Counts 1-1 here in the top of, in the bottom of 3. Saints have scored 2 already, and there are no outs yet in this inning.
0. Nada. Strike 2. The count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Connor hit a nice hit to the outfield between center and right field. His first at-bat, his second at-bat, he found his way there on a walk.
Mm-hmm.
And in both innings, he found his way home for a score. That ball is in the dirt.
Angle.
Tate Meyer's going to take easy advantage of that one and find his way home on the pass ball.
The score is now 8-0. Count is also 2-2 on Connor Mullenbeck. What will he do?
Check out this comment here. So we'll comment on it here real quick right now, but James Kramer, I think he's related to Mr. Fritz. James Kramer asked the question. No, where are we going here? Not quite the hit that
the catcher, number 5,
Connor Mullenbeck was after there. And that brings our first out of the inning. But James Kramer, who I believe is related to Mr. Fritz, is mentioning that, hey, for those of you out there, my normal sidekick, Diesel Den, has a birthday today.
Happy birthday, Diesel.
Happy birthday, Diesel. And if you're hoping to hear my sweet singing of happy birthday to Diesel Den, just know this, James Kramer. With this software, I can actually call you up right now and make you part of this presentation. And I might just do that.
Oh.
All right. Let's see where we're going here. Where are we going?
Oh, it's down.
It's down.
Nobody called it.
You know, communication is key, isn't it?
Communication is the #1 factor of keys.
It's the best key.
It is the most efficient key.
It's the best key in your baseball wallet.
It is.
So that one dropped into a shallow, would you call it a shallow center field? Is that what you'd call that? Okay. I call that fly to position 8 for a single for Jace Weesaw.
Riceville coach calls a time on the mound with his pitcher.
Wildcats pitcher.
Looks like somebody new's coming in.
Has 72 pitches so far this game. We're looking for jersey number 15. Do you see it?
I do not see it right now. Number 6 is now pitching. New pitcher, ladies and gentlemen.
Now Now pitching for the Wildcats.
Oh,
number
I
6,
heard you mention you
Aiden
might
Ebert.
call James Kramer up. What do you mean by that?
So with this software, I can actually call James Kramer. It looks like he wants to hear Diesel Den's birthday sang to him. Birthday, so look, happy birthday. He wants to hear somebody sing happy birthday. He's asking for Candle Genius. Unfortunately, I'm a little busy broadcasting this game, but obviously, James Kramer, whoever you are, James Kramer, clearly you have some time, and maybe we'll just call up Mr. Kramer and see if he would like to be the one that sings, since we're so busy. We're so busy broadcasting. All right, pitching right now
Who is that?
for the Wildcats is number 6, Aiden Ebert. He's a sophomore who has started 3 games pitching. He has a record of 2-1. He has 2 of their 8 wins this season. Not too shabby. Ryder Fair, who just left the pitching position, had 3 of their 8 wins this year.
Now on third base. I think.
And Ryder's now on third base. That's how it looks to me, too. Aiden Ebert has a 2.62 ERA and a 1.61 WHIP, which isn't too bad, 1.61. Among the lowest on the Riceville team. And not too shabby for a sophomore.
Look like there's a little chat going on in the outfield. Those are also always the best conversations. Outfield huddles.
And Crazy Adventure says, now is the time to call James Kramer and have him sing happy birthday. Thank you, Crazy Adventure. I appreciate your commenting. I agree. It's a great time to have, let's be honest, James Kramer is Mr. Fritz. We can't hide behind that anymore. Mr. Fritz, Fritzalicious, Fritz Cracker, fantastic Fritz. It's all the same guy, and it's T. James Kramer.
Ooh, hit
There's
him.
another pickoff move. New pitcher, same move. Jay Sweesaw safe at first base.
Carson Sparrow at the plate with his $500 bat.
Well, it's not his. His parents can't
yeah.
afford that. His parents are dead broke because you know why? 2 teenagers in the house will break anybody. You know how much the food those guys eat?
Oh, yeah.
Ridiculous.
That does
Outrageous.
seem pretty crazy.
I'm just glad the school can afford to buy an expensive bat so that he can. Well, last time, pop up or an out, and I think he wants to do that again.
Let's look back.
Although-
Oh.
It was a catch that
Oh, barely.
appeared to be
Close,
harder than it should have
close.
been. So Carson Sparrow pops out to the shortstop here for out number 2 in the inning.
Is that a new record? Candle Genius.
Yes, 69 viewers right now. Thank you for spreading the word, everybody.
72.
72. That's definitely a record. Look at that. You
Oh
put
my
Ice Tray in the
goodness.
booth and
Let's
magic things
go.
happen. Or are people preparing for me to make the call?
I don't know.
Call.
You know, maybe I'm just a good luck. Maybe I'm
Jim
just a good
Kramer.
luck charm.
12, Colton Winia.
Running for catcher Jay Sweesaw now with 2 outs.
Colton?
We do that
Yeah.
to save time, by the way. It's Colton Winia. Colton is an
He's-
8th grader who's finding some time to run some bases here. Bottom of the 3rd inning. I would say watch
hit him.
yourself, Colton.
That's the second time it hit Jason in the back too. On those throws to first base on those pickoffs.
Yeah, that throw didn't look promising when it came out of his hand, and he's probably lucky that Colton was laying there. That ball would have been a long way from first base.
Oh, and Candle Genius, we got a like.
Thank you for the like, whoever gave the thumbs up there. We got Tremont in here with us.
And 75 viewers. Oh, man.
Look at all those viewers. Are we going to try for triple digits?
Maybe.
Share the link, everybody. Share the link. Let's get triple
Please
digits.
share the link.
We got
That'd be
Ice Tray
awesome.
in here.
Ice
Ice Tray in
knows-
his first time in the broadcasting booth, broadcasting for us.
Yes. The count is now 0-2.
Drew Powers up to bat with an 0-2 count.
Hopefully he can get on base to up those stealing numbers.
Drew Powers with his 3rd at-bat in 3 innings. His first at-bat was a bunt for a hit. His second one, a base on balls.
Count is 1-2 for Mr. Powers.
And with 2 outs here in the bottom of 3, we got a runner on base. That's Jace. I'm sorry, that's not Jace Sweesaw. That base was Jace Sweesaw's, but the runner is Colton Winia, who takes his way to second base. Look at this. We're at 83. Thank you, people.
And 3 likes. Oh,
Look at all
man.
those likes. Look at all those likes. I think people are getting ready for Fritz Kramer to sing us some.
Happy birthday for Diesel.
Sweet happy birthday to Diesel. Diesel, if you're listening, happy birthday to you, man.
Happy birthday.
Ice Trey, how's your singing voice feeling tonight?
Maybe a little high pitched, but
High pitch, that's all right. Maybe we'll try it. Maybe we'll swing it here if we get a chance.
Ooh.
That's a pretty dang good cut. Drew Powers.
Cut.
The count is full with 2 outs.
Little kids racing to go get the foul ball.
It's fun, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember? Was that ever you?
Yes.
And it wasn't that long ago. I was never that kid. I wasn't fast enough.
Oh.
That one's coming toward us here.
It is. Oh, man. Close.
Drew,
Couldn't quite stop himself.
Drew Powers runs into the pitcher on that one. They're all fighting. All that room out there, they're fighting for the same square inch.
Mm-hmm. Long at bat. Full count, though.
So with that pop-up, the first baseman was in a better position to catch that than the pitcher was.
Full count. Drew Powers. Runner on second base.
What do you think Coach is saying?
I do not know.
Umpire says the count is not full. It's 2-2.
Oh, okay.
2-2 is the count. I see on our board it does show 3-2. Janet Sparrow, by the way, is running our board for us tonight remotely. Ooh,
he dropped it.
That was a pretty good play. Not executed the way they wanted to.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Way to take one for the team, Drew. Well. Oh, wait, did he not get hit?
So he may have gotten hit on that. I believe the umpire is saying, hey, he didn't try to get away from it. He moved into it. So we're going to call that a ball, he says. And now we do have a full count.
It's full count.
There's no force out, but Colton Winia looks like he wants to go. Drew Powers launches it out to left field.
Oh, wait.
Left fielder is running. Oh, hit. That was good. We missed an opportunity there, didn't we?
It's fine.
We'll hit her next time. That was a beautiful hit by Drew Powers to deep left field.
Now that got him to second base. Ryan Hackbart in the box now. The score is now 9-0.
And that double with 2 outs does score Jace Sweesaw. Ryan Hackbart's up. Drew Powers
Another
is stealing.
steal. Wow.
So that's 2 for tonight for Drew Powers. 45 steals on the year.
The Saint Ansgar world, not world.
It's a world. Yep, it is a Saint Ansgar
the
world
Saint
record.
Ansgar world record.
It is.
I guess.
What do you got for a count here, boss?
It is now 3-0, I believe.
3 balls, 0 strikes. Ryan Hackbart, Saints senior, struck out looking the first inning. He hit himself a nice line drive out to right field last inning that happened to be caught for an out. So,
base hit will probably score. That is 1 strike. Good take, though. 3-0.
Pretty good chance a base hit will score. Yes, indeed. Not a bad one to take with the 3-0 count. Now it's 3-1.
Yep, 3-1.
And Ryan Hackbart lets that one go by.
Oh, man. Full count now.
There's some noise in the dugout. It's not sure what that is. A little disturbing.
Oh.
Ryan
Foul
Hackbart
ball.
swings just a little early, and we got another one of those off third base. Runs foul.
Number 11 running to go get it.
It's a long haul.
Yeah, that did not. I thought that went way shorter. Ooh, that was not maybe. Oh, close.
Well, that ground ball to short. Was that shortstop grab that thing?
Yes, I believe so, Mr. Candle
Four
Genius.
hits, 1 runner left on base.
Goes for out number 3, and we're one batter short of the entire lineup in that inning. We score 1, 2, 3, 4 runs in that inning, bringing us to a 9-0 lead, ending the third inning. We'll be right back right after this with the top of the fourth inning.
I was an occupational therapist for about 14 years, and then I decided to join the business full-time when we had about 11 employees and developed the HR department. I got to sit down with people, get to know their stories, get to learn about their families, and really get to know who they are. Through that process, we just got to hire the best people in the world, and we really feel like we're blessed with the best.
Man, this Tate Meyer, he throws his warm-up pitches like fast, man.
I know.
All right, we got up to bat.
Oh, we have number 8, and that would be
Number 8, second in the lineup, Caden Kabliska. This, by the way, is his second at-bat. His first at-bat was a strikeout in the first inning. Was Tate's second strikeout of the game. That pitch, we're going to take a look at the little pitch reader here.
Fast.
That was a big 8-0. That one started with an 80 miles an hour.
Dang.
Tate Meyer throwing some heat.
Heat's meat. Strike 2. Oof.
That is strike 3
My
and
bad,
out
guys.
number 1.
Batting the third baseman.
My
number
bad.
15, Ryder Fair.
I'm going to have a Tootsie Roll.
Third baseman Ryder Fair. What flavor is your Tootsie Roll?
Frick. What is it? Oh my God. It is strawberry lemonade.
Tate Meyer bounces one off the plate. That's ball 1. Strawberry lemonade, not a bad choice.
Long backstop here.
Hey, just don't drool all over the microphone, okay?
Oh no.
I mean, Diesel Den drools all over. To be honest, Diesel does drool all over the microphone. It's not because he's eating candy. It's because he's so old. And he's even older today thanks to that big old birthday. Do we know which one it is, Megatron? What birthday is it? 55. I see a 55. Drew Powers gets underneath that hard hit ball to center field. Attaboy, Drew Powers. That brings about out number 2 here in the fourth inning.
Andrew Pridgeon.
Drew Powers he's a speedster. He's got a good glove. I mean, the kid's just an athlete. He's just an athlete.
Absolute masterpiece over there on the pitching mound.
And on the mound, Tate Meyer. Tate Mastery, we might just call it. He's got 1 strikeout this inning. We got 2 outs already. Andrew Pridgeon, number 21, up to bat.
2 outs.
Andrew's the catcher.
A little high there. Ooh.
Pretty darn good pitch for strike 1.
Oh, man. 1
Attaboy,
and 1.
Tate Meyer. at him.
1-1 is the count.
1-1's the count.
Ooh. Strike 2.
That was tomfoolery. Titmeyer got him with that one. It's a swing and a miss to a ball in the dirt. That's just the way you draw it up.
Tomfoolery is a nice word for that one.
Tate-foolery in this case, I suppose.
Ooh, got him.
Got him swinging on that one for strikeout number 2 of the inning and out number 3 on the inning. Hey, before we go to break, we're going to pull one up here. Let's pull one up here. We're gonna do old Mr. Fritz a little favor here, and we're gonna take the heat off of Mr. Fritz. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
We got one coming right here. Are you ready? We're gonna do this right now, and it looks like this. All right, this one is for Diesel Dan, who turns 55 today. Are you ready, sir?
I am.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Diesel. Happy birthday to you. All right. Happy birthday, dude. I hope you're having a good one.
Happy birthday, Diesel.
The drool on the mic's a little colored this time because that came from a Tootsie Roll. Kind of rinsing off the Diesel drool there. Happy birthday, dude. We'll be back right after this.
As a family-owned business since 1922, we have a good feel for what it takes to be a strong and growing member of the local economy. Our hope is that our customers and employees have a warm and welcoming experience each and every time. We strive to communicate a clear vision and plan for individuals, our company, and our community's success. We work to ensure that the quality of all of our people, our products, and our services stand the test of time. If you would be a good fit for our company in a mechanical or managerial position, we would love to hear from you. Benefits include competitive pay, 401k, health, dental, and life insurance, flexible spending accounts, vacation, and holiday pay. Because we believe it's more than just a place to work. It's a place to call home.
You're watching Saints TV on YouTube.com.
Thanks, everybody out there, for the kudos, for the likes, for the views. We're just happy to be here on what's a perfect night for baseball. The lights are beginning to shine. Here we are in the bottom of 4, starting off with Mikhail Meyer, Saint Ansgar's left fielder, up to bat.
Ooh.
We also have a new pitcher in place.
Ooh. First pitch, first swing.
Attaboy, Mikhail. Great hit, great spot.
Now that in the shortstop, number 21, Maxwell Beelan.
So now with Mikhail Meyer, left fielder, on first base, up comes Saints shortstop Maxwell Beeland here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Now, for those of you who may wonder, what is the deal? That doesn't look like the same. Does that look like the same pitcher that was here last time?
It does not.
It does not. He's got the same move, though, doesn't he? They like that pickoff move toward first base.
His number is 13 more than the last pitcher, if you guys were wondering.
And that is a pretty good bunt. Maxwell's hustling. The out is made at first base, but the runner does advance, which is the ultimate goal of that, is to get Mikhail to second base. So Max does his job.
Good bunt.
It's out number 1 on a bunt.
Mr. Joe Clevenger up to the plate.
Mikhail Meyer takes second base, and Mr. Joe Clevenger is up to bat. Okay, let's go back to the pitcher here. The pitcher, number 19, John O'Donnell.
That is a great last name.
It's a great last name. You could be Ice Tray O'Donnell in a future life. Maybe you were in a past life, and that's why you like it. Who knows?
Exactly.
John O'Donnell is a sophomore who has pitched in 5 games, started 3.
Ooh. Good hit. Just
I thought that ball was going further right field.
That's what I thought, too.
I'm not sure if the camera caught that one or not. Good hard hit ball to the center fielder for out number 2 here. 2 batters.
Now top of the order, Tate Meyer
3
up
batters,
to
2 outs.
bat. 2 outs already.
Top of the order. We got to go back to John O'Donnell here.
Oh, that's going to be down.
And that one's down. So Riceville makes a pretty short inning on that one. Fly ball to the right fielder.
1 hit, 1 runner left on base.
And so the only hit of that inning belongs to Mikhail Meyer, who gets stranded on second base.
I mean.
And we will be right back as soon as I find where the next commercial is coming from. Bear with me here, folks. We're gonna go to this. You know what? We're gonna interrupt because it's Tate Meyer on there every time. We'll be right back after this.
Are you a farmer or an agricultural producer looking for comprehensive risk management? Look no further than Beeland Ag Risk Services. Our experienced team of professionals understands the challenges facing the farming industry and can help you navigate the complex world of crop insurance. With our personalized approach, we can help you find coverage that meets your unique needs and budget. At Beeland Ag Risk Services, we know that unpredictable weather and other factors can impact your crops and livelihood. That's why we offer a range of policies, including revenue protection, yield protection, and more, to help ensure that you're protected when the unexpected happens. So whether you're a small family farm or a large agribusiness, trust Beeland Ag Risk Services to help you protect your crops and your future. Contact us today to learn more. Beeland Ag Risk Services, your partner in crop insurance.
This broadcast brought to you free of charge thanks to generous contributions.
First batter, number 22. I believe this guy is an 8th grader. Wait. Is that right?
Reagan. Yeah, I think you're right. Reagan Richardson. He's had 1 at-bat so far.
Strike
He was
one.
bunting. Remember, he was bunting pretty heavily. Ended up bunting for out number 1. In the second inning,
Strike 2. Pulled his head way out.
and so with an 0-2 count, Tate Meyer throws his 52nd pitch for the strike 3
Oh, man.
on Reagan Richardson.
Now batting the right fielder, number 1, Anthony Hauser.
And that was one that fooled me. I thought that one looked like it was came across the plate a little high, but the umpire calls it
I
strike
thought it was
3.
a little high and inside, but, you know.
Up to bat number 1, Anthony Hauser.
Little low on that. Oh, yep.
Hauser hit one to Gus Walk in the second inning for second out of that inning. And this is his second at-bat of the game right here.
Count is 1-0. 1 out on the scoreboard.
Anthony Hauser's a senior. Who I'm sure would love if this were not his last game, but considering the circumstances.
Might be.
One of these two teams will go home tonight and turn their jerseys in. The other will play on Saturday versus the winner of Lake Mills.
Mr. Sparrow.
Oh, I had the wrong camera up.
You might want to switch. Yeah.
Yep, thank
I
you.
read the comment. too.
Thank you. Yep. Thank you, Krista. And thank you, Crazy Adventure. I get my head in these stats, and sometimes I forget. Trey, thanks for the nudge, too. I guess somehow we just knew where that play was going. But yeah, I got a couple notes here on that, too. We got it switched. Thank you. Well, I do appreciate you reaching out, everybody, letting us know and things aren't what's expected here. So that's the beauty of being a little bit short-staffed. We're trying to do a lot between you and me and stats, and it should be easier with no base runners on. But
Ooh. Count is 0-2 with 2 outs.
all right, 1-2 is the count on John O'Donnell.
He's pitching right now. Well, not right now, but like, yeah.
He is
For
serving as
Riceville.
Riceville's pitcher. That's correct. John struck out in the second inning.
Ooh, and he will strike out
And he will
again.
strike out here. For out number 3 here in the top of 5. And we're going to be right back after this message. Leading off with batter number 2 in our lineup, Connor Mullenback, followed by Jace Sweesaw and Carson Sparrow. We'll be right back after this.
We are dreamers and doers. And the right skills can turn dreams into reality. We partner with businesses and universities to get you to the next level, leading the way with intention and purpose. So when you graduate, your dream becomes your reality. We educate, we partner, we lead, so you can dream big. North Iowa Area Community College.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you know you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
Cedar Summer Stock Theater is presenting 2 amazing shows set in 1964. Church Basement Ladies, a regional classic, and Forever Plaid, featuring 4 guys singing the top hits of the 50s and 60s. These 2 shows will run from June 29th through July 23rd at the beautiful Cedar River Complex in Osage, Iowa. Tickets will always be available at the door, half an hour prior to show start time. Advance tickets are for sale at the Cedar River Complex and the Saint Ansgar State Bank. Tickets can also be purchased online at www.cedarsummerstock.com.
I love that www. All right, up to bat is Connor Mullenback.
A delayed strike call there. Hesitated with the call.
Little delayed. You know, sometimes I wonder if it takes the umpire that little delay.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't the batter have a little extra time as well?
Oh,
wow.
There's nobody on first.
So that play happened just barely off camera, and if it's hard to know where these cameras are at. What happened was the first baseman jumped and nearly brilliantly caught that ball, but it did pop out of his glove, plopping to the ground. No one's at first, and Connor Mullenback makes his way to first on what is a line drive to first baseman for a single.
Have you noticed everybody wearing those like yellow looking like oven mitt things on their hand?
So there's only one.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, I don't know what it is.
But it is an oven mitt. Do you know about that? We've heard the story. I can't say that I fully understand it. It is like a kid's oven mitt glove kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say what it is. It's funny. I think it's more of a joke than anything. Where do they find that oven mitt glove thing? What is it an oven mitt?
Come on, you're up 9-0.
The elementary gym. That thing's been around for a while. Yeah, I know it was at least around last season. At the very least.
Do they wear it for fun? Or
yes. It's because there's like sliding gloves, right? You'll see other teams wear sliding gloves. I don't know if I see anybody here wear sliding gloves, but for our guys, that's the one they wear.
Oh, go Mully.
And Mullenback's going to go, and that ball is mishandled.
Not looking too good for Riceville right now.
Not looking too good for Riceville right now. If you are wondering What does it take to end a game early here at Tradition Field on a, what day is it? Wednesday night?
It is.
I don't know. The holiday really messes things
Oh.
up. That might be all it takes to
It goes
go
over
home
his
right
head.
here. What does it take to win a game? It takes 10-run lead in the 5th inning.
That's a
and that
game.
is the hit that it takes to win the game.
Wow.
We're all going home a little bit early tonight. The Saint Ansgar Saints defeat the Riceville Wildcats 10-0 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. With that double, does he get a full double credit by Jay Sweesaw?
Maybe. I don't know.
We'll
He got it in his glove.
It was a legit
yeah, it was
double. It was a legit double.
Yeah, we'll call it a double.
Connor Mullenbach scores.
No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base for the Saints. 10 runs on 13 hits, 8 runners left on base.
Glenn's got all the stats.
Oh, man.
Love that.
Running
Love
out.
that about Glenn.
Running out for the after game.
So let's go see what this looks like as these Saints gather here.
After game huddle.
The Lake Mills North Butler game on Saturday night at 7 o'clock in the District 4 finals at a place to be determined.
Looks like Riceville will be
Softball
eliminated.
team on their 6-1 victory over Riceville here earlier this
Sadly.
evening.
What was your sadly?
Not for us, actually, but yeah.
Thanks everybody for
sad,
coming out
sad for
tonight.
Riceville.
Have a safe drive
That they
home.
have
Good
to
night,
go
everybody.
home early.
It's tough. It is a tough time of the year for the teams that go home for good, right? And it's there's always a balance of excitement, right? The teams that win are so excited, and the teams that don't are so disappointed. And it's probably fair to say that every game is like that, but in this case, Riceville ends a good season right here on Tradition Field. The Saints are still going. They're going to play Saturday night right here on Tradition Field, Saturday night, versus the winner of tonight's game, which is happening in Lake Mills. Lake Mills versus North Butler. Winner there comes here, and the winner of that game is the district champion.
Wow.
And
Big
will find their
game.
way into the what do they call that? Call a pre-state game? Was it the game before state? Anyway, that'll be the what? Substate? All right, Substate. We'll call it Substate. I mean, sub sounds like under, right? It should be over. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't make the rules. I don't make any of the rules. But you see what's happening out here in the field here, Ice Tray? You got captains. You got 4 captains. You got Ryan Hackbart. You got Mikhail Meyer. You got Tate Meyer. You got Carson Sparrow. They give their team a little bit of a talking to. It looks like the captains are done. They're saying, come on, coaches. Tell us what we need to know. Get us piped up. We got a game on Saturday. Tate finishes with 66-0. That is 60 pitches. And Ice Tray gets little knuckles from his grandpa here on the way out. See, Glenn, thank you, sir. Glenn Simeotti, always so good here. Tradition Field, the announcing. So we're getting ready for Saturday. Thank you all for joining us. That game, we don't know who we play just yet. They're probably still playing. In either case, we will be ready Saturday, 7 p.m. game time, right here at Tradition Stadium. If you want tickets, you've got to purchase those tickets online. That's just how the state does it. Will we be streaming, Ice Tray?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will
Yes, we
be
will, Candle
streaming.
Genius.
So we're going to go ahead and get that up here before Saturday, hopefully, so that you've got that. You can add it to your calendar and make sure that your link is ready. But for right now, don't hit that yet. Don't hit it yet. I'm going to let Ice Tray. I'm going to let Ice Tray sign this thing out for us. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for all the fans. New record setting. We didn't quite make triple digits. Maybe Saturday. Maybe
Definitely Saturday.
But thanks everyone for being here. It's been a great night for baseball. We're looking forward to Saturday. We will see you then. Thanks for joining us. Letter Z, sir.